Hey everyone, it's Marcie Besecker. It is Sunday and happy Sunday. I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and I am here to share some fun new products with you. And I am watching my chat, so I think we are good. Welcome. If you are here, please say hi. I'd love to say hi and chat with you and let me know where you're from. And if you're new, definitely tell me where you are at. All right. So welcome. So let's just get rid of the business stuff right out the door while we're waiting for everybody. So I want to remind you of our giant year-end sale. So that is going on right now. There are clearance items and there are sale items. If you go to my blog, click on what's new on the top left-hand side. It will take you to my Stampin' Up store. In the background here, that is the holiday catalog. That is what it will take you to because that is the newest thing going on right now. But if you click on sales and specials, you can click on clearance and you're in and you can see all the stuff that is clearancing and what is on sale. So don't miss out. Yes, that is available until January 4th. However, once it's gone, it's gone. There's a lot of clearance items already gone, but there's stuff like $3 on there. So give it a go and see what's going on. Oh, Heather, thank you so much. Hi, Angela, Carol, Olivia, Susan. Hi, Indiana, welcome. Oh, Heather, perfect. I can't wait to see it. Hi, Chris, Stephanie, Debbie. Welcome, everybody. So what I wanted to do, I had this weird purple glare right across me. I wonder if that's a light or shadow. That's kind of weird. Anyway, hopefully it's just my screen and you guys don't see this purple hue going across the screen. It's probably my computer going out. That'd be my luck. It's rainy here too, Deborah. Yes, Jennifer. Look at my hair. Can you tell? Walk down. It's your top. Yeah, I don't know. I have like a purple right this way, right here, like a purple. Hopefully you guys don't see it. You got a purple line too. Yeah. I wonder if it's, oh, let me wipe my monitor off. I mean my camera because I had lotion on my hands and maybe it's that. Hold on. Let me wipe this off. That's a great little blur. Okay, I still see it a little bit. Oh, that's really weird. Well, if you guys are seeing it, it's not my monitor, so that's a good thing. Yeah, I don't know what it is. What is purple? I have nothing purple in here that could be glaring. And my windows are closed. I don't know. Maybe it's the elf, which I don't have one, but I don't know. Anyway, well, hopefully if you guys are seeing it, then I know it's not my computer. So I'm wondering if it's my camera. We'll see if it shows up when we switch cameras. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Your hair looks good in light purple. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know, guys. That's just kind of weird. It's got to be on my it's got to be on my camera. Let me move my camera, and then I'm going to see if that moves. Isn't this weird? Okay, because I have an external camera because my internal one on my laptop went all bonkers. Okay, so it's oh, I don't know if I can see it over here still. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, I can still see it in that one spot. So it's got to be something to do with just a glare somewhere. I don't know. Hopefully it goes away. I don't know what it is, but I'll just have purple hair today because that'll never happen in the real world. Okay. It's not annoying. Okay, good. Yeah, I could barely see it too, but I can. I'll just go over here. Okay, so anyway, that's our thing right there with the sale. So don't miss out. There's a lot of really good things on there, but they are going fast. If there's a stamp set you're interested in, like I've mentioned before, if it's a holiday one and you want it and you don't know if it is going to still be there, it might not be on sale and it may not go on sale, but it's being discontinued, get it while you can. So, Deborah, it's not the one to the side of the, how's the other camera? Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Okay, well, we're going to ignore the purple. Okay, the other thing, don't forget, if you are considering signing up, if you sign up now, you can order all the new goodie things. If you wait until January, you will also be able to purchase all the goodies for Sale-A-Bration and the new mini catalog, but you'll also get 200 sheets of 6x6 paper. And it is gorgeous paper. I showed it, I believe, on my last video, so take a look over there. Any orders in December, I am going to be doing a raffle for the Darling Donkeys, so don't forget to do an order if you'd like. And again, you can go to marciebeseckerdesigns.com. That takes you right to my shop. Just click the shop my online store and there you go. And then in January, you can get this Oh So Ombre paper with a $50 order and create that cute little donkey card. So today what I thought I would do is I wanted to choose one of the stamp sets that I just love, the bundle that I love in the new catalog. And I'm going to do, it's kind of more of a simple card, but you're going to use a free item that you can get out of the catalog, plus a stamp set, and I'm going to kind of give you some different options and ideas on how to do this, okay? All right, so I'm trying to read also, but let's just switch. Let's see if we get purple over here. I don't see purple here. So it must have been that camera. I don't know where the purple's coming from, but anyway. Any advice to doing be yourself, Amy? Be yourself. If you make mistakes, fix them. They love to see you fix them and how you do it. You know, it always doesn't come out, and sometimes it does, but that's life. I am one that does not edit videos. Some people love it. I don't. I'm like, this is who I am. Be yourself. That's the best advice I can tell you. And the more you do it, the easier it will get for you. It's very nerve-wracking at first. There's a lot of little things to remember and do. And luckily, crafters are forgiving and know that you're doing the best you can. And that's my advice to you. Okay, so we are going to create this card here. And we're going to do a couple of different things. But what I want to show you is how little product you need for this. So let me tell you what's in this suite first. We're going to use the art gallery. So we're going to use the, that's okay, Sharon. I appreciate that very much. Next time, no problems. So here's the art gallery, the stamp set. And you're also going to get the dies. If you get this bundle, you're also going to get this gorgeous package of paper, which I've showed before. You're going to get the gold paper, which I've also shown before. You're going to get the foil. You're going to get the heat emboss. You are going to get this gorgeous painted texture embossing folder and this beautiful gold fine art ribbon. Now, this whole bundle right here, if you were to buy this suite, it's $102. Okay? If you buy this whole suite, you can get your package of the ombre paper for free. You can get the donkeys for free. And there's a lot of other items that you can get for free. Okay? Let's just say you don't want to get the whole bundle, the whole suite at one time. Then you could get your stamp set and your bundle. This is $50.25. And you can get your paper for free. And this is what I'm going to show you how to create your card. We will do a little bit of foiling, so I'm going to show you how to do that also. But you want to, if you want to just get this to start out with, this is what we're going to create right now. So let me just show you. And of course, I'm going to pull this in. I've already switched my paper over, but I wanted to show it to you in the pack. And we're not using this today, but what I do, and I've showed you before, I cut my paper up. In the back is where I put my gold paper so that I can use it with my paper. And so I just keep this all together so I have it ready to go. But I like to keep the larger packages also for 3D items and things like that. All right, so I already have a kit prepared here. So I'm going to start with this because I had a gathering of my downlines and we did a kit. So I'm just going to show you how easy this is. So you're going to take Blackberry Bliss, and of course this will all be on my blog later tonight. And we're going to go ahead and fold that up. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull out another piece of paper because I want to show you exactly how I cut this up. Because I just have to make sure. I've used a lot of that paper on projects and pre-cut it, but here we go. So I want to show you how much you're going to use this whole piece of paper. So what we did is we kept the paper at 5.5. Okay, so the first, and then we're going to do 3 3/4. So we're going to do 5.5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my trimmer in. All right, and we are going to go, oh, I don't need this open. What am I doing? We are going to go, I want the dark in the bottom left corner. So we're going to go to 5.5. Okay, so watch this measurement and how I cut because we're going to have almost all of this used. So we are going to take this off. Okay, and then we're going to do 3 3/4. Again, I want the darker corner, so we're going to go 3 3/4. All right, and now this is 5.5, so I took a 1/2 inch off right here. I'm going to take another 1/2 inch off. All right. Oh, and I should have cut this first because this is only 5.5. So let me cut these off. Oh, that is 5.5. This one's not. So we'll take 5.5 here. All right, so far this little piece right here we're not using, so we'll set that right there. So I have my two 5.5 1/2 inch pieces, which are going to be these strips right here. Okay, and then I did this, so I have that and my 2 strips. And then I have this left over, and I'm just going to go ahead and take 1 inch of it off. And I'm going to put this on the inside of my card. So of course I want this also, I'm going to do this at 5 1/4 because I'm going to have that on my panel on the inside. Okay, so this is all I have left. This, and this. And this I could use on the inside of another card. And so that I'm throwing away, and I'm keeping this. All right, so you pretty much just used that whole piece, one piece for your card. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and glue these down, the two green pieces. So I'm going to bring my silicone mat in. And I want the green up. Oh, let's see. All right, I think this one's just about done. I have another one set aside, just in case. Oh, Heather, just keep watching videos and kind of just see think about what you want to work with. There's so many great things in this catalog coming up. I love it. And this flower set, I know I have a lot of flower sets, and I know it's a spring catalog, so of course you're going to get a lot of flowers. But I love this new set. And I like it because the DSP isn't all like, you know, pinks, and it's got a nice variety. All right, so that's just over a tiny bit. I'm going to cut that off. All right, and now you're going to bring in your, now we're not doing ribbon or anything. This is super simple. So now we're going to bring this in and put it on. Nice and simple. So let's just get our card base and everything ready to go. And make sure, yeah, I've got it everywhere. I want the dark at the bottom left. I think I just want the, oh, you know what I'm going to do is line this up. Just kind of get an idea. Uh-oh, motion at my front door. All right, so just kind of line that up where you want it. Like that. And now we're going to do the inside. You can hear my dog barking because there's somebody at the door. All right, we're just going to do, and you can do the yellow or the green. And I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do the green. My dog is a multi-poo, and he thinks he's a big old guard dog. Yes, please, a thumbs up would be awesome. So on YouTube, I know some people don't, you know, understand, but on YouTube, when you do a thumbs up and you do a like, especially if you come back to the video and do a comment, that just keeps my ranking, I guess you can say, just up, and it keeps my video to the top so people can see it. So I would greatly appreciate that. Even if you just come back and say, loved the video, or, you know, whatever. Okay, I'm just about out of this. That really helps me a lot, and I appreciate it so much. And I have to tell you guys, again, the comments I get and you guys writing back to me and messaging me, I just love hearing from you. Thank you so much for dedicating some time to come and see me when I'm on live. I really appreciate it. As you guys know, my granddaughter and my daughter and son-in-law will all be here on Wednesday. So I will be here Tuesday. And then after that, I do have a video recorded. I'm probably going to do another one today for you. So I will be around. I can definitely answer questions. All right, I'm going to bring my mat in because we're going to do some stamping. I'm going to open this up because I'm going to do some stamping off. All right. So now we're going to do our flowers. So we're going to do a couple of different things because I do want to show you the gold foiling also. You know, the thing, Heather, is I notice is you just have to consistently keep putting content out. That's the best way to do it. Oh, I see you guys mentioning the mousse. I missed the mousse last year. And so as soon as it was available this year, I got it. I was not going to miss the mousse again. And I was not a demonstrator last year. I came back to Stampin' Up! In February. So it's almost my year anniversary. But I was not going to miss that mousse. Okay, so now we're going to use Blackberry Bliss, which is the color in the cardstock here. So we're just going to do our larger stamp first, and we're going to ink off once and stamp. I love these because see how it looks like it's just, that was a weird sound. I think that was I have a new Alexa in my room so I could play my Christmas music. And I'm like, my computer doesn't have a sound on. Why is that? What is that noise? That's what it was. Hi, Felicia. Okay, so your second generation, your second stamp is first generation. So again, I'm going to try not to get my head in the way here. I like to look up here at this circle, and then I look right here. So as long as you can get that up there, and of course my head is going to be in the way, but I try to but it's really forgiving. Oh, Kathy, thank you. Oh, thanks. Yes, Amy, just keep making them. That's the best thing to do. Okay, so there we go with our Blackberry Bliss. So we're done with this one. And now we're going to do the Rich Razzleberry. You are die cutting them out, so just remember you need to leave yourself some space. So let me wipe these off really quick. New color. Just going to wipe them. All right. That was a weird sound. I forgot that I had her in my room, you know, my Alexa. My husband got that for us so I can play my Christmas music. When we moved to this house, I don't have surround sound music anymore. And, okay, so this is Rich Razzleberry. I stamped off again one time. And so I like to play Christmas music. And so that's what that noise was. I don't know why she made a noise, but somebody told me that they tell you, like, when you have a package at the door, which is what I think that was at my door. She didn't say anything, but all right. So there is the Rich Razzleberry and the Blackberry Bliss. Let me move those out of the way so I don't stick my arm in them. And now I'm going to use the Granny Apple Green, and we're going to do our leaves. I just love this stamp set. It's just so fun. It reminds me, well, I was going to tell you what one of my favorite stamp sets is, but I think I might be using it really soon, and I was going to be like, I'm going to use my favorite stamp set, but I'm just going to tell you, one of my favorite stamp sets of all time so far that I've used out of this new catalog is called Beautiful Friendship. I love that stamp set. Now that Christmas is over, I may have to go back and start using that again. All right, so we're going to do our leaves right here. Okay, so, oops, don't worry about that because your die cut is not going to get that little boo-boo I just did when I leaned my block. Don't do that. And then the sentiment, and the sentiment is, we are going to use Happy Birthday because you always need birthday cards. So I'm just going to put that down. Take our little block. Use our memento. And I'm going to do it right. I want enough space on both sides because I'm going to use a die there. Hi, Marla. All right. Okay, so there we go. So there's all of our goodies, and I'm going to tell you that I've already cut them out, saving some time here. So I've got our two flowers, our leaf, our sentiment. So let me move this out of the way. We are going to go back and use this, so I'm going to leave this here, let it just kind of dry a little bit, make sure it's completely dry. Because we will do some gilding foil on there. Hi, Rio. Welcome back. Is everybody ready for the holidays? I am so ready. I'm so excited. My granddaughter's coming and my daughter. We're going to do some baking. All right. So now let's put this card together. You know what? I think let's do the gilded foil first, and then we can decide which ones we want to do. So because I just did this, I'm going to set this aside. I am going to go ahead and just do my embossing buddy on here just in case it's still wet. I'm going to bring back in this one here, which means I did not have to do it in the dark color, but let me tell you why I did it. You could just do your lighter image and then do the gold on top, but I like to do, I'm going to do this with the gold on top, but if I miss some, it still gives it another layer of depth. Amy, we're not supposed to have more than 15 people together, is what our rule is. And we're just having 3, so. My favorite stamp set is Beautiful Friendship. I love, love, love that stamp set. One of my videos, let me grab it. One of my videos, if you look back, I did this set here, and then I did, it might not have been this exact one, I could have done some, and I just did some note cards, but I hadn't put sentiments on these yet, and some envelopes, and so I just love, love, love this. Oh, Sally, thank you. Amy, what state are you in? I thought ours was bad. I'm in California, and our governor is kind of a little cuckoo, but. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the gold. Now, I've told you before, this stuff, do not sneeze around it, even closing the lid. Super careful. I did see somebody say that they put theirs in a deep, like a tin, so that their stuff is really deep in and they can put their card and stuff in there. That's a thought. Oh, Canada, so you can't have anybody. Huh. Well, we are, I mean, there's a lot of California fighting back. Our town is one of them. I live in a little town, and it's a very close town. And there's a lot of small businesses here. So there's a lot of people kind of fighting, saying, you know, our governor is just ruining them. All right, so I'm going to turn this over. So you don't get concerned. Your heat and stick embossing powder smells. It is kind. It's not like paint, but it's kind of like that. So I like to keep it in my little plastic bag. I think it keeps it fresher, and it's also I don't smell it at all until I take it out. So that's kind of one of the things that I would recommend. I mean, it's not overbearing, but it's not pleasant. I'll tell you that, but it's so worth it. Okay, so I'm going to take my stamp here, and we're just going to ink this up. This is Versamark, and I'm going to I'm not even concerned about going completely over the same spot. I'm going to do this one too, so I'm just kind of, like I said, not too concerned about the same spot. Okay, now I'm going to pull this in. Oh wait, not yet. We got to do our embossing powder. Now, the embossing powder, you don't want to continue heating it. It heats super fast, and that's when it's sticky. If you continue to do it, you're going to dry it out, and it's going to be less sticky. So I'll show you. And I showed you on a video before, but I will show you this. I'm going to put this away so I don't get it everywhere. Okay. And because it stinks, I like to put it away as soon as I can. Like I said, it's not like you're like, oh, I never can use this again. It's so bad. It's really not. And just throw it in a plastic bag and you'll be fine. All right, so let's show you how quickly this is. So you see the powder. This is my first time I've turned my gun on today. I'm just going to let it run for just a bit. so here we go. See how quick that is? Boom, one done. Two done. That's it. That's how fast this is. All right, so I'm going to pull this in and open it carefully. All right, I don't have a lot in here because I don't just pour it in. I tend to like to put the flakes on. We're supposed to have family pictures taken, and I had pictures taken with my son, and we haven't printed anything yet because I want to do them all at one time and figure out what I'm doing. My son and my daughter live in different locations. My other daughter that lives an hour away, she is coming to these photos. And just getting everybody, my son's in corrections, and it's just really hard for him to get away at the same time as everybody else. And so anyway, we are just going to have to kind of do separate. So my husband and I are in both groups of family pictures. And anyway, the last time I didn't have my hair cut because there was we were in lockdown again. So this time, my poor hairdresser, I'm like, okay, so I need to get my hair done then like 3 weeks or 2 weeks before pictures. So I had my appointment all planned at the beginning of the month for our pictures are on the 20th. And of course now we are in lockdown and other reasons that, we weren't able to, we had to cancel ones and change it. And so now I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going long hair again. All right, so now I've seen a lot of different things. Some people use a brush, like a stipple brush. Some people use like this, I forgot what it's called. It's like a scrub thing. This is perfect to me. Just cut off a little bit of our sponges. I like it because it's coarse enough to get what we want off of it, but leave the other pieces not, in tiny dust pieces. So just kind of brush it off. It's only going to stick where the stick powder was. So this other stuff that we haven't taken off, don't worry about it. And just kind of, and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to leave my little sponge in there. And then you want to close this carefully. Okay, even just the air that will puff out, you're going to get stuff. So just be super careful with it so you don't have it all over the place. And that's the best advice I could give on that. So look how pretty those are. So let's die cut those out, and we are going to die cut out with our new mini, which I love, by the way. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these. I already have everything else cut out. So we are going to cut this out. And I moved my paper because, if this is on paper, it's going to kind of slide around. All right, so if you guys don't have the mini and you think, oh, I have a mini of some other kind or whatever, I'm telling you, I've showed you this before. I have the side kit from Tim Holtz, had it forever, but look how little and tiny they're used. These plates are. Look how much space you get with these. I mean, that is amazing. That is a lot of good space that you could get a few things done. I mean, this is my cell. Oh, I guess I can't. Oh, yeah, I can. So this is my cell phone. Okay. So that's how big this is, if that tells you anything. But it's super, super great. Okay. So enough about that. Let's get this cut. So I like to use a little piece of tape just because my plates are kind of bent a little bit. I just love the mixed media-ish look of the gold. It's a little bit different than embossing. Embossing is a little smoother. You know, Norma, I used to have a long A-line. I just have really fine, thin hair, so thick, so long hair just doesn't look all nice and lush on me. It's just kind of goes straight and not so fun. But I liked my A-line, so I have a feeling I'm going to do that again. Because if it's a long A-line, at least it's something. Whereas you have short hair, if it starts growing out, there's no style. It's hard to do anything with. But it is what it is, right? It's okay. All right, so here we go. Yay! All right, so here are our beautiful flowers. Okay, there's our rich raspberry and our blackberry bliss. Two super fun colors. All right, let's bring this back in. So let's do our foil on these. All right, so what I did is I really like using the strips. Oh, where'd my little strips go? I must have pulled them out somewhere. Well, I had some. Oh, here they are. All right, so what I liked to do is I took our line adhesive foam strips and I cut this off. So right in the package, it was just like this. So here's the back piece. This was like this, in here like this. I took the happy birthday and I was like, okay, they're going to be about that long for these strips. And I just cut it off. So now I just put that back in there like that. And now I have these nice long strips that I'm just going to add a strip to the back of that. Move my foil. So I'm just going to pull up one of the strips. And this will go right on the back of my here. Sometimes you just like, I mean, instead of putting 4 and 5 little dimensionals. Hi, Tashana. All right, so here we go. The first one I glued down. So, and of course I told myself I was going to grab a new glue because I have a feeling this one's going to not work much longer. And it's so funny. My husband's like, why don't you just get the new one out? And I'm like, because there's still a little left in here. All right, so there we go. So I just do a little bit on here. This glue, you guys know, sticks like crazy. So just do a little bit. And I'm just going to, this one's going to be a little straighter. So I went to the edge. I want it over here more. Because this is Blackberry Bliss, I'm going to do this one down on the paper and then I'm going to pop this one up. I just think if this one was down on the paper and this was popped up, it gets a little more lost. So I'm going to put that one down. Okay. And I'm going to put this one towards, like, face it up a little bit. Oh, I really love this foil. This is so pretty. Okay. I have like 4 other kits ready to go. And I am going to do foil on them. That's what I'm going to do. Now, what happened to all my dimensionals? Are missing. All right, let's see what we have. we're just going to use this up. All right, let's just use this. We know it's not going anywhere. It's not like you need a whole bunch. So if I just pulled the bottom on that, so I'm just going to put 3. All right. Oops, wait, we can't put that up yet. We got to put our leaf on first. Thanks, Carol. Thanks, Julie. All right, so let's just put our little pieces everywhere. Oops. Stay. So yes, again, if you guys would please give a like, a thumbs up, and like I said, it's really important, if you can, if you're online, if you remember to just pop back on, leave a comment, let me know how you enjoyed it. YouTube is weird, and they like to see the traffic coming back and people commenting, and I don't know why they don't take into consideration the live quite as much as they do after the fact. So coming back and just saying, you know, hi again, enjoy the video, tell me what you liked about it, whatever. And actually this week what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you into a drawing, but you have to come back and leave a comment. And which kind of makes sense now, because remember when I tried to do the drawing on the live, and you cannot do an automated drawing off of the live comments, or at least not that I'm aware of, but you can do it after you come back, and I can pull it off of those names. Okay, so I just put the stems on top of each other. This one's going to go up into that flower, which I'm fine with, and just kind of, let's see, how do I want to do this? I'm going to do it to where I can see that leaf there. And then we're going to pop this one up and over some. And it's just going to be, like, I want the leaf to show right there, so I'm just going to kind of pop them up on top of each other like that. And then we're going to take this and then you're going to come in, and I'm just going to pop it here. I like to kind of attach it, okay, like that. And then what I decided, you're going to see these gorgeous pearls with the hydrangea set. But because I used purples, on the purple card I did, on the Blackberry Bliss one, let me move all this out of the way, I used the darker, no, I used the lighter purple. I used these up here. But then on this one, it was blue and pink. I didn't want to do pink on pink, but this one I believe is Seaside Spray. And because this was a blue tone, I thought, well, that'll look okay. So I did the blues on that one. But this one, again, I'm going to come back in with the light, which is Highland Heather, I believe. And I'm just going to randomly put 3 on here. And then that's our card. Oh, Monica, welcome. You're going to love it. It's very addicting. Let me tell you that now. Oh, Sam, I appreciate that so much. Thanks, Debbie. Okay, so don't forget these. These go with so much stuff, and that's the hydrangea set. Now, my dies, because our dies came in late, you guys know, I will be doing some more with other projects as soon as I get my dies. And I have a super fun project that I did that's going to be, I'm going to be posting that while I'm gone, so probably next Sunday, well, maybe even before, if I can get a couple of videos done. I want to get that posted for you, but I won't be live. Now, if my company decides to go visit, their grandfather lives here, so they're going to go one day, that I'll jump on that day. So when I do, I will be jumping on my Facebook page, which is marciebeseckerdesigns, and letting you know I'm going to be coming live. But don't forget, if you click subscribe and then click the bell is, you're going to get a notification. All right, so there it is. We did our inside. So again, you had a strip of piece of paper left from one sheet. That's it. That's what you had left. And then a couple of teeny tiny pieces that we threw away because there really wasn't much to those. And this is such a great card. And then don't forget, look at all these sentiments in this set. Good luck, congratulations, miss you, thinking of you, you are lovely, best wishes, thank you, sorry. So many fun things that you can do. And then I'm also going to take a piece of this, even if it's the solid color, like this one I just passed. And this can go on your envelope. And so it just ties in, or you can do the green. So what's nice is this is both sides, and then this one, the pink and the Bermuda Bay are both sides. So those are the fun two different cards. This is the one without the foil. All right, that's the stamp set we used. Okay, so I have a challenge for you guys. I am going to, at the beginning of the year, my goal is to send out one card a week, just randomly. Not a birthday card, but just random. I'm just going to send thinking of you, hello, just because, you know, miss you. There's so many people right now that we don't get to see. And, you know, I start thinking about people. I get to FaceTime my children every day and my grandkids. I talk with all of them a lot. But there are a lot of people that, you know, they don't have kids, they don't have family. There's older, you know, grandparents, aunts, uncles that, you know, there's a lot of families that are so busy with their kids in homeschool, and, you know, and send those people a card, like thinking of you, could imagine being a teacher, you rock, that kind of thing. There's just so many people out there that just could just use a little bit of cheer. So I'm almost crying. This is kind of crazy. But there's a lot of people out there that I think could just use a thinking of you card. And so that's going to be my goal next year, is people that maybe I don't see or talk to very much. Just because we're, you know, different circles. They have young kids now, mine are grown, whatever, that we're just not talking as much as we used to. And just family members or, you know, coworkers, anybody that you think could just use a little pick-me-up, just send them a card. It doesn't have to be super fancy. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to do gilded foil on it. You don't have to do, you know, make it super fancy. Everybody's level of crafting is different. I pulled out some of my old cards. It's not pretty, but it was beautiful back then. And trust me, people that don't have cards or don't know about crafting and don't do it, they're going to love it. Thanks, Monica. Yeah, so that's my goal. I'm going to try to do that once a week. I have so many cards that I make from just videos. I mean, let alone doing my regular cards. And I really like to do bulk cards. I'll give you a sneak peek. If you haven't seen this, you're going to see it soon. But I did something like this, and I made a bunch of them. And I'm going to show you how to make a bunch of these. So that will be a video that I'll be posting here. And super, super fun card. Yeah, it's so easy to lose touch with people. I mean, there's some people you'll start talking to and it's like you've never skipped a beat. And then there's other people that, you know, it's kind of hard because your lives just grow apart or grow differently. One's busy with kids, one's grandkids, one's, you know, working, one's not, whatever the case is. Divorces, maybe you're friends with him and her and now you're just friends with her, not him, you know, whatever. There's a lot of things like that. So send a card. That's all I'm saying. Even if it's, my granddaughter, I could send her a card a day and she would be so happy. So that's what I'm thinking. That I try to remember my grandkids are at home. Now my granddaughter started kindergarten. She will have to go to school for like a week and a half, and then they cut school. So she knows this much about going to school. So for her learning is online, and that's all she knows now. But I'm hoping she'll get to go to school soon. But being in a house and not being able to go out and play is rough. Good. I'm glad you guys like the challenge. Okay, so to sum everything up, if you guys can go and subscribe and like and share and all that good stuff, come back and make a comment as soon as this closes. And now there's a smudge mark right here. I think it's my camera. I'm going to clean it. Oh, but my purple's gone. Oh, no, it's not. It's still there. So go and come back and subscribe, or subscribe now, come back and comment, and I will put you guys into a drawing for something super fun. I don't know what yet. I have some ideas, but I will put you in a drawing, and I will draw on Tuesday. So you have until Tuesday to come back and comment. Okay? Now, don't forget, if you guys are interested in what days and times I'm on, I am on Tuesdays at 2, Sundays at noon. If I am not available, I try to at least post something. Most of the time it's live. This next week, like I told you, I will be live Tuesday, and after that until Christmas, I have company. So I will pop on when I can. I don't know when that will be. So make sure you do the little bell so you get a notification. If you want to go to my blog and check it out, you will get the details, the measurements, and all that type of good information on my videos. You guys are so welcome. Thank you. So go to marciebeseckerdesigns.com and subscribe over there. You'll get a notification when I go live and when not when I go live, I'm sorry, when I post. And so you'll get the details of the videos, and there's more things like some specials and that kind of thing. And so do that. You can also just click on my shopping from there. On the right side, it says Shop My Online Store. There's always my current code below that. Please use that code. I really appreciate it. And again, don't forget that during the month of December, if you put an order in of $50 or more, you will go into a drawing for these adorable, darling donkeys. They're so cute. Again, here are the cards we created. Here are the ones. Now, I did put Wink Stella on these, so you can see the Wink Stella. I just kind of went over where the dark is, and I just brush it quickly. Don't forget that these are water-based inks, and so the Wink Stella is also a water-based, and it will smudge it. You can see how it's purple kind of right there, and that's just because the color smudges, so you don't want to do it too much. And then, of course, there's our one with our gold foil. All right, you guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have a fantastic day. I will see you on Tuesday. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye.